Hi everyone, Nikki of NikkiHaddock.com and Back to Basics, and welcome back to our fourth installment in our Instant Pot series. Today we're going to be doing a cheesecake in our Instant Pot. So let's head over to the kitchen and give that a try. So we're in the kitchen and we're ready to start our cheesecake, and I've already portioned everything out just in an effort to save time on camera here. So we're going to start with the bottom of our cheesecake, the crumb crust, and for that we need graham crumbs, brown sugar, just a pinch of salt, and 4 tablespoons of butter. And we're just going to mix that together till it's sort of like this. Okay. And then we're going to put it into our springform pan, which I've already lined with parchment paper. So just cut out a circle for the bottom and then put some around the edge. And we're just going to scrape that into here. Carefully not to knock our parchment paper over. A flat bottomed glass like this to press the crust down into our pan. Okay, and once that's done, we're going to put our crust into the freezer while we put together our filling for our cheesecake. Okay, moving on to the filling for our cheesecake. So we're gonna take our cream cheese and we're gonna put it into a mixing bowl here. And we're just gonna mix that until it's nice and soft. And they recommend using a hand mixer for this because you don't want to over mix it, and using a stand mixer it can over mix very easily. Soft and blended, we are going to add a mixture of sugar, cornstarch, and salt, and we're going to do this in 2 batches, mixing it until it's incorporated. We're going to add in our sour cream, and our vanilla. We'll beat that again just until it's incorporated. So now we're going to add our eggs, and then we're going to beat that on low speed for about 15 seconds. So our filling is ready. Now we're going to put it, and we've got our crust out of the freezer. So now we're going to put the filling into the pan. Just make sure you scrape it all in there. Okay, once that's all in there, you're just going to give the springform pan a couple of taps on the counter just to bring up any air bubbles, and then just drag a fork across to pop any that you might see. Good. Okay, now we're ready to put it into our Instant Pot. We've added the water, and now we're going to pop our cheesecake in on the trivet. Just like that. And we're going to put the lid on, remembering that we've got the seal in there properly. And here it sings, you know it's closed, and then we want to make sure that this is put into the locked position, so it's not venting as it's cooking. Then we're going to put it on pressure cook for 26 minutes. And once that's done, we'll let it naturally release for 7 minutes. So we'll check back with this in 26 minutes. So the cooking time on our cheesecake is finished, and now we're just gonna let it sit and naturally release pressure for 7 minutes, and then we'll check back. So it's finished its natural pressure release, and we're gonna flip the valve and just make sure that everything's okay because the red tab is still up. Let that do its thing, and there we go, it's gone down. So now we are able to open up the top. So we want to make sure when we're taking our lid off that we take it straight up and move it out of the way without tipping it, because we don't want the condensation that's on the top of the lid to end up on top of our cheesecake. Our cheesecake has cooled for 4 hours and it looks pretty good. A little on the thin side, maybe a smaller springform pan next time would make it a little more taller. And we've added some just cherry pie filling to the top. If you like what you've seen in this segment of our Instant Pot series, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Hit the reminder button on your notifications so you don't miss the next segment. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them below and we will get back to you. Thank you very much. See you next time.